Hello everybody and welcome to Miranda Detailing, where we make satisfying detailing videos. So today's video is part 2, finishing up the Dodge Charger. If you guys haven't already, consider subscribing and clicking that bell. That way you get notifications each time our videos drop each week and you don't miss stuff. And if you're interested in tools or products, then click up here. Goes directly to a dedicated page on our website where we have tools and products that we use on a daily basis in our business. So you can click on those pictures and it leads you directly to Amazon so you can purchase them easily. And if you're interested in any of the apparel that we have, definitely click on the link up here as well. It goes right to our Shopify store so you can purchase a ton of t-shirts, hoodies, and more. So enjoy the video, guys. So it does have a little DA haze from the compounding. There we go. So a little hazy, but that'll come out. That will clear up with the finishing stage. All right, nice. Alright, so everything has been single stage compounded / polished. So I kind of just had to do an aggressive one step. But now I'm going to go back through and refine it with Gyeon primer, basically as the finishing polish. So I guess this was kind of considered like a two-step, a compounding stage and then using Gyeon primer as the finishing polish. But before I do that, I like to wipe everything down with prep. So this is just the compounding stage and nothing has been refined yet. So I will wipe everything down with Gyeon prep. Then we will polish with primer, but I'll make sure that all the compounding dust is gone off the paint. It'll be nice and stripped clean. And then we'll use Gyeon primer to lay down the base. And tomorrow morning is when I will start laying down the coatings. So it will have overnight to cure, the Gyeon primer that is. It's supposed to be 24 hours, but I'll probably just do a light mist of Gyeon prep in the morning before I start laying down the coatings. So let's go ahead and prep the Charger. So now we're finished polishing with Gyeon primer, and it's cleaning up any haze that was left over from the single stage step. It was kind of an aggressive one step. So now paint is looking crystal clear and beautiful. Now that pearl is starting to show through even more. So we'll work our way around. This step is pretty quick because that Gyeon primer, it really is a nice finishing polish. And using the Rad Company's edgeless towels here. And yeah, this should make quick work of it. So we'll get this done tonight, and then it will sit overnight, and we'll coat tomorrow. Alright, so polishing is done with Gyeon primer. Really nice stuff. It wipes off so nice, and it's really nice and slick. So now the pearl is really showing through in the paint. It is beautiful. So we'll apply the 2 layers of Mohs in the morning, and then later on in the afternoon apply skin and then let that sit. And of course I'll take care of the wheels. I'll just you know, do a quick wipe and make sure that they're nice and clean inside and out. Dress the tires. And before I even coat the paint, I'll take care of all the trim first. So I will use Gtechniq C4 Permanent Trim Restore for all of the plastic trim. And making sure to protect that, along with all of the pieces around the windows here. And this we can probably use the Syncro kit right on this stuff. Or I do actually have Gtechniq EXO, which can go right on top of satin finishes, right like this also. So all of the lights are polished and looking really nice. Alright, and we will also use Gtechniq glass sealant or coating. So I've been using this stuff. Instead of their 2-part ceramic coating, I've been using their G5 coating for glass and perspex, which I guess, you know, that's like headlights, plastic, clear plastic pieces. But they say 6 months on the windshield, a year or so on all the rest of the glass, just because of the wiper abrasion. Coating day. So I have my Mohs here, and what I did was I took off the little dropper piece at the top here, and I put in the little eyedropper, or the little pipette, whatever you want to call it. Because you know, you want to shake this up, and some of the crystals, so I've already started to use this bottle a little bit to finish up the last job, and you know, the top will actually have a little bit of crystal particles on there, so this avoids that. So I also just bought a huge package of these, so when this little pipette basically gets used up, I can either chuck it, or you can clean it and maintain it. So you can actually take this out, bring it to your sink, use, you know, warm soap and water, and clean the little eyedropper piece out, or you can just use one of these. So just make sure to save the cap. Don't throw the cap out, because when you're done with this little eyedropper, you just chuck it if you want to, and use these little guys. So they're just as effective. Alright, so let's get to coating. I have my 2 towels ready, and we're going to start on the rear side here fender and just work our way all around. We'll see how long it takes. It's about 9:45 right now, and wait an hour, you know, for that panel to fully dry, or, you know, give it enough time, and then work all the way around again for the second coat, and then leave it for 4 hours, and then we'll come back and put a layer of skin. So I have that much. I did 2 jobs with this already. So this, what is this, a 50 ml bottle? Nope, it's a 30 ml bottle. will do, on an average car, you know, it was a Corvette, 2 Corvettes that I did back to back with this. So this has a lot more body panels. So it'll probably use up this whole bottle, and then I have a brand new bottle in here, if I can get it, of skin that will open up. So we'll most likely use most of this. I'll probably have a quarter left, because you want to apply this, you know, nice and thick, nice and heavy, and 2 coats of it also. So it'll probably use up most of it. And that'll do it for our 2 Syncro kits, pretty much. I'll just have a little bit of each. And then we may try something else. Maybe sea quartz, the new 3.0 UK edition I want to try, or Dr. Beasley's nano resin, which is supposed to be a 1-layer coating, and it lasts up to 3 years, 2 to 3 years, depending. If it's outdoors, how it's washed, if it's garaged, all of those factors play into it. So let's get to coating. So let's hit the trim with G-Technic C4 first. So all the little textured plastic bits, so the grill probably has the most, the little scoop here, and then the sides of the windows here, the pillars, the cowl, and let's see, these little areas, the little flaps back here, and the bumper area below the bumper, there's plastic also. Wheels and tires are done. For some reason, the tires on this just don't like dressing. It wasn't accepting the dressing at all. I was just using Chemical Guys VRP. And I like that dressing. It usually works really well. Just some tires are weird. Whatever the rubber is, it doesn't like it for some reason. So they look kind of blotchy and streaky, so whatever. Wheels are done, tires are done. So on to the glass. I have probably another 20 minutes or so before I start to apply the last layer of skin on top of the 2 layers of nose. So I'm gonna do all of the glass, so windshield first, and then the rest of the glass with G-Technic G5. So let's get on to that. All the glass has already been prepped, it's ready to go. All I need is the application, so let's do that. Last and final coat, Gyeon Skin. I've switched up to using these nice, simple microfiber applicators. I don't like the suedes. I just don't. I don't like the block. I don't like handling the block. I think it's awkward for me. Maybe because I'm just used to always applying coatings with this. So, and I've noticed too, I don't know if anyone else has noticed using the micro suedes, unfortunately, if there is any little particle of dust or hair or something on the paint that you just don't see, and you wipe that micro suede across it, it picks it up, and it kind of drags it across the paint. I've had a few areas where I've noticed that, where it picked up something and I had to either switch out the applicator, the suede, which I do anyway. I use 2, you know, per vehicle, maybe even 3, but I just don't like that potential. So here's my reasoning on it. Here's my thinking. So you have the plushness of the microfiber applicator. If any little particle comes in contact with it, it can push it into the microfiber. You have a nice plush surface to work with. The little micro suede doesn't. It's nice and soft, yes, but if any little particle comes in contact with it, it gets dragged across the paint. I don't know, guys, it's just me. I like using this. Some guys say that it might soak into the pad. Yeah, it might, but I've never had a problem with that. There are some of those applicators that are actually square and they have like a blue and a gray on one side, the different colors, and that supposedly has a plastic lining inside of it that stops that from happening. So that's nice. I may, get some of those. But then again, I've never really had that problem. So this seems to apply the coating really nice and smooth, really nice and even without any problems. So give it a try. I will have a link to these down below. You can buy them in like 10 or 15 packs for under 10 bucks. They're really cheap. And then, I'll wash them and I'll use them for other things. Like, I don't know, interior stuff, dressings and things like that where you're not gonna scratch anything. So let's go ahead and start applying the Gyeon Skin. Oh yeah, and I have my little plastic pipette that I use to dunk in here and get the product out, because I took off the little dripper here because I just don't like there might be some crystallized coating there. So that also eliminates any of that problem. So let's get coating. We're going to start, as usual, on the fender here, and then work our way around the vehicle. This stuff is so easy to use. You almost don't need 2 towels because it wipes off so easily. So here's the applicating or applying onto the applicator. Just to make sure that it's evened out. And I pretty much wipe immediately because this stuff starts to bond so quickly. And then you feel the slickness. It's a little grabby at first. And then it feels really nice. So Gyeon Skin is very, very easy to use. It's a really nice product, and using that microfiber applicator is so much easier. I think it's so much faster, and it applies just as evenly and just as nicely, in my opinion. So give that a try with any of the coatings. I mean, in fact, even using G-Technic Crystal Serum Light, I see a lot of guys using those applicator pads. So they just seem to apply the coating so much more even, so much better. It would be nice if they were plastic lined, just so you had a little peace of mind that it's not, you know, absorbing that much coating, but I really don't think it is. The stuff bonds to the paint immediately. It grabs onto itself and bonds to the paint without a problem. And it feels nice and smooth underneath that applicator. So give that a try, definitely. So, all right, fender, hood, going on to the next fender, and just flying around the vehicle. It's actually a very quick application. So I like that for the final application. I want it super quick, super easy. The Charger is done. 3 coats, finally completed. All the plastic, all the glass is treated. Wheels and tires are done. It's done. Paint is looking beautiful. And the trim's looking awesome. Wheels are looking great. And I just used the G-Technic C4 on the plastic wing here, the back spoiler. So that looks great. And the exhaust tips, not much to do there. They just lightly hand polish them and they're fine. All the plastic is hit though. That's all coated. Everything is now protected. Windshield cowl is done. Looking awesome. All of the intricate trim in here is all coated. So that's all protected. All the way down here is coated and protected. So it's ready to go. Alright guys, so this was a fun one. The polishing on it was beautiful. Everything came out great. There's some deep stuff here and there that wouldn't come out, but that's not a problem. You really don't see that anyway. But I'm just really happy with this color. It's just so vibrant, it's so beautiful, I love it. And yeah, this thing is really nice. Let me just show you the interior. We didn't do anything to the interior, but I really like the interior of the new Chargers. So let's check it out. These seats are super comfortable. They just hold you in when you sit. Really nice and comfortable. And the huge screen. It's just really nice. Nice design in here. I like it. It's awesome. And the nice stitching. Alright guys, we're done. That's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Like it, share it with others who may enjoy it. And look out for the rest of our videos. You can actually check them out here. Check out the link to the rest of the different videos that we have on all sorts of stuff. Interior, exterior, coatings, paint corrections, lots of interior jobs. And yeah, enjoy those videos as well. And also check out our Patreon page. I do put videos on there a couple of days ahead of time. And I may even put some other, maybe behind the scenes videos on there as well. So it's just a way to support us. And that's something that we just always appreciate, because it does take a lot of time and effort and even some cost to producing these videos. But it is something that I enjoy doing, and I think you guys are enjoying it as well. So check out our live sessions as well. I try to do those weekly. Either on Friday evenings or on the weekends. So I'll be putting out a kind of like a little shout out on Instagram. So follow our Instagram as well. That way you know when we're going to go live. And I'll have subjects kind of bullet pointed in advance. So that's some of the topics that we'll be talking about on the live chat. So you can join that, ask questions, and I'm always showcasing stuff on there as well. And if you're interested in any of the products and tools, then check out the link. It goes directly to our dedicated page that has tools and products that we frequently use, that we recommend, and you can just click on them. It brings you right to Amazon so that you can purchase those products easily. And don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell. That way you get notifications each time our videos drop each week and you don't miss stuff. You have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.